Alright, welcome back everyone, and welcome to a new episode of How to Survive Minecraft. Well, How to Survive the Apocalypse in Minecraft. Now, last time we left off, we were in the abandoned mine shaft, and I've gone back there and I've lit it up a lot more. It's actually a very compact abandoned mine shaft. It's not super huge like I thought it was going to be. A little bit disappointing anyways. But I've been thinking a lot about this series. I recently started playing Terraformacraft, or Terraforma What, as I call my series, and I was thinking about what I wanted to do with this series, along with what I wanted to accomplish in that series. Now, I'm not going to talk about Terraformacraft and my goals for that in this episode, on this series. So, if you're curious about that, you'll just have to watch that series and listen to me talk about it over there. In this series, however, I had this idea, and I often have very ambitious ideas. It's what I'm best known for, having ambitious ideas, and then having a hard time accomplishing those ideas. What my idea for this is thoroughly ambitious and not completely thought out. Again, one of my signatures. Ambitious ideas, big ideas, no idea how to do them, how to accomplish them. It's like my MO, basically. But my idea for this series right now is how to make it more interesting both for me and for you. That's the entire idea of this entire series. Not just like how to survive the apocalypse Minecraft and how I'm role-playing this and giving myself my own limitations and rules, but also just how to make it go from, alright, Minecraft, gotta get food, breed animals, kill cows, get leather, make books, make bookshelves, enchant, get diamonds, enchant things, cut down wood, be safe, make bed, make spawn point, and just stuff like that. And I was thinking, what makes Minecraft so interesting, so enticing for me to have played it so many years? And the idea is the creativity, because you can do so much with Minecraft. And so I was wondering, how do I translate that into this series? How do I translate that into an apocalypse style roleplay? And just limitations. And I was thinking, what would I do? Well, not me specifically, but what would a society do if they had to move down underground and start a new life there? Because villagers need, considering villagers as citizens, which is also one of my very long time ambitious goals, is making a village or like a small village or city in which you just turn around and see all these villagers running around, and it makes it more lively, right? I mean, I think that's what we all want from... We all just sort of want from villagers, right? That's what we wanted when they first were brought into the game, and that's sort of what we've been thriving to until now. Every update we anticipate there being some AI changes with villagers, and sometimes there are, sometimes there aren't. Currently, Mojang is a little bit more interested in non-passive mob AI with hostile mobs. So I was thinking, well, anyway, mini rant about villagers there. I really wish they had better AI. I wish they had different uses other than just trading and picking wheat and crops is a new one, but I want there to be more things they do. Other than just being somebody who just runs around and gets killed by zombies. Like, it's a really, really cool concept, but it just really hasn't been... I don't know, there's just really a lot of potential with what villagers can and can't be. Anyways, so my idea for this series is something I saw just a picture of in my mind. I'm a very visual person, I'm a very visual learner, I'm a kinetic learner, also, so I need to like see it and feel it. So I was thinking, what can I do? I'm not going to be doing a lot in this video, really. This is going to be just sitting and talking about where the series is going and what to expect from the series. So I'm probably going to do just a little bit of strip mining. Oh yeah, we didn't find anything interesting. We found one book that was we found a diamond. We found a bunch of pumpkin seeds, no melon seeds, and we found a book that was. Oh no, my new strip mines are this way. I don't have any torches. We found a book that was Fire Protection 3 and Looting 3. Which Looting 3 I love, because that's a really hard enchant to get. Fire Protection not so much, although maybe I'll consider it. No, I probably won't consider it now. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, I saw this, it was sort of like a vision. It's sort of like a picture, actually. Just a picture. Sorry if you heard my chair. It's very squeaky. I saw it in my brain. I saw the picture, and now I really want to do it. I'm a little bit intimidated by the idea. My idea basically is, see, there it is. Fire Protection 3, Looting 3. My idea, I've said that like 12 times. The picture I saw was a sort of like an underground modern city. Like, imagine, I don't know what you can imagine what would be. So, you know, whenever a movie or a game or anything makes a civilization underground, there's always just ruins all over the place of buildings that used to be and houses that used to be. And you don't know why. Well, I mean, it's usually in, like, fantasy, right? So, dwarves would live underground, or maybe goblins, and you just see the ruins of war there. So I want to go with sort of that idea, except I want to make it a modern take on it. Because that's what this is, right? Mine just the apocalypse was just a sort of thrust upon this person, me, my character. It was just sort of thrust upon me, and I had almost no time to go collect my own provisions to make sure I survived, and I had no time to even just tell people, to warn people about things that were happening. This is the other extension of my strip mine, by the way. As you can see, I started going up one, because diamonds are more likely to be found between levels, in my head, it's between level 10 and, well, it goes from 0 to 18 are the levels in which diamonds spawn. However, gold can spawn between 0 and I think it's 35, so I'm probably just going to progressively do something like this. And so yeah, my idea is also these are staggered. It's not like I can go from one end to another. They're staggered. Anyways, so I was thinking about what to do, and I was wondering, how do I make something modern underground? I want it to look like a cityscape, something these people know, right? Thinking about Minecraft as in IRL people, and how they would imagine how to build a building, and how to conduct their lives to seem as normal as possible, to try and ignore the fact that the world just sort of imploded by means that aren't necessarily their own. So I was thinking about, how do we do that? Because this isn't a society that collapsed upon itself. This is a society. That's not the easiest thing to say when you have a developing speech impediment. So I want to build like skyscrapers underground. Now, I know what you're thinking. How are you gonna do that? Are you just gonna carve out like an 80 by 80 area, make sure all the blocks are gone, and then build a city within that just hole you just dug? And that's not what I want to do. I haven't figured out all the logistics about it yet, but I want it to be, although we are a advanced society and we have tools and we have enchants and we have the knowledge to do other things, I sort of also want to... Sorry, I'm scratching my head. There's a lot of ums in this episode. It's a lot of just me trying to explain the picture in my head. What I saw in reality was like a skyscraper with like a watercolor painting with a skyscraper and a dark and mysterious background. Like basically night, except the skyscraper wasn't... And this is like the stereotypical Minecraft skyscraper. That's not super fancy, with just like 2x1 windows every like 1 to 2, every like 3 blocks or whatever. That's like all stone and all that. Where am I? 12? Yeah. And so I don't want to do that because I want to keep this idea of... I don't just want to build a building, because that's been done. Everyone builds a building. Everyone makes a castle. Everyone makes a skyscraper. Everyone does this or that. They all just have different takes on it, and they have their own different ideas and views of how that looks like. Which, I mean, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just putting my own twist on the skyscraper. I'm making it an underground skyscraper. An underground cityscape, basically. I want this to be an urban area. It has to be urban because everyone has to live near each other, just due to the way this new world is going to work. The way it's going to function. Like, they can go off and live on their own, but it's in their best just interest to stick together in this time. So I wanted to make it urban. I also want to bring villagers into it, which means I'm gonna have to go to the Nether at one point or another. So that's gonna come into the lore, that even their other dimension, well, it'll be sort of like a juxtaposition of this dimension where things have gone to shit above ground, but it's not as bad. I sort of wish this were like a multiplayer thing where I had like a friend playing with me or something, because it'd be so much easier to actually roleplay that, to actually do it like the idea I told you guys near the beginning of this series. I told you guys that I was thinking of making a series, like a mini web Minecraft series about it, and I might still do it. It'll be a lot of work though, so... And that's not what's off-putting, it's the time I'd have to invest in it, and I just don't have, 1, the knowledge, and 2, the time. Well, I have the time, I just don't know how to do it. So, it would just be a huge project, and I might do it. It's an idea I've had for a while, so I might do it. Anyways, I was thinking, yeah, so... That's what I want to do. I want to create an urban setting underground where these people, myself, have to... I have to create an area to live in which we don't go insane and just want to kill ourselves because there's no hope. We want to recreate society and keep a cheerful disposition about it, even though we know things are bad. So I'm thinking of doing a cityscape, like I said, underground, but with a twist. I wanted, I still don't know how I want to do it, but I know I don't want to dig a huge hole and build into that. Also, I'm thinking, once I had this idea, I immediately regretted. I was already regretting the idea, the concept, but I immediately regretted not making this world higher, taller, because in Terraformacraft, like, although this in Minecraft, in like ages ago, several updates, probably before even 1.0 came out, the official release, the build limit was taken up to 256, right? Why 256? But it was from the original floor, 64-ish, around 64 is sea level. They just took that and they ran with it. They left the ground at where it was, and they just made the build limit go up more into the sky, which is fine because most people build in the sky. But now there are tools for me to make the ground taller, so I have more room to build without being exposed to the outside. Now, I told you guys that there is a way for me to go outside. I won't die. It isn't like radiation. It's sort of a UV thing. Like our ozone has finally depleted and stuff like that. Except with or maybe it's like, yeah, it's not necessarily it's like a mix of nuclear fallout and the sun. Like in this in this AU alternate universe, like the sun, our atmosphere was being protected by something that was preventing the radiation of the sun from attacking us from the star. And now that that's gone, not due to pollution, because you don't have pollution in Minecraft. It's not due to that, it's due to just time. Because time will destroy everything, really. It's our greatest nemesis in the world. So something like that happened, so I can go up. I just can't, like, be directly influenced by the sun. Which makes me want, like, it just got me thinking, like, what to do with the animals up there, because theoretically they'd be dead, except for the ones that were able to survive it due to their mutations or whatever. Or they mutated over time. So maybe I'll just have to do that. Maybe I'll just have to... Maybe I've been thinking about it, killing all the entities up top, because that seems to be an issue with Minecraft at the moment, entity count and lag. Like right now I'm running at 20 frames per second, and which is ridiculous because I run this game at like 100 FPS when I'm not recording. And even when I am recording, it just randomly fluctuates between 20 and 30. Like, no in between. It doesn't go in between, like, the 25 or 22. It just goes from 20, 21 to 30. It's dumb. Anyways, so yeah, I'm thinking of doing that. But I also want to incorporate this whole me carving out my own path, my own... I want to... Oh, do you see that diamond down there? I still want to continue to... Oh, there's diamond there too. To continue to make my own path like I am now. To create different rooms, to do different things. A little bit nervous because I am lagging. I almost walked into that. I hear you, Fricker. I found them. I found them. I found them. Oh, there's also gold up there. I'm more scared of the skeleton than I am the zombie. As you can see, I've passed through here several times, and this has always been my stopping point. I don't necessarily want to just, like, destroy all this lava. Like that, I want to, like, preserve things, and I want to be able to see natural occurring phenomena underground. I want to incorporate that. Like, I want it to be a very organic feeling setting. Like we used to do, like back in the day when we had to survive, when we had to learn how to live up top and how to defend ourselves from the dangers that were up there. I want to do that, but just in this unique setting. So, and I'm still trying to, don't know if I'm going to just go with the flow here, or if I'm going to, like, if I'm just going to start building it without much thought onto how to do it beforehand. Or if I'm going to, hey, I know he didn't come out here, he would have shot me in the face. More diamond there, there's a bunch of diamond here. Always check your 6, guys, especially if you are playing on hardcore. Because these mobs, they don't always make noise until they're right behind you. So yeah, that's my idea. My idea, and I think I'm gonna go with it. I think that is like what I'm officially gonna do. That's my goal. My goal is to... Oh, there he is. Oh my god. Can you get me? We're gonna do that. Oh, and he dropped something. Oh, and he dropped his bow. I'm breaking 2. Oh, there's another one. I hear you. Where are you? I'm ready. With my blocks. I think it's over there. Anyways, so yeah, that's my idea. That's what I think I'm gonna continue to go with. That I'm going to create an urban feeling world to help comfort these people who are just ousted from their house very suddenly and only had very few days to prepare. If I wanted to prepare this as a whatchamacallit, as a map, I probably could. I've made my own maps before to entertain myself. Like, I've made my own sky block where I challenge myself to... Yes, I did just get scared by that bat. I have made my own sky block in which I challenge myself to, in this new patch, to actually make my own house and get access to all the things, and I have checkpoints, and I have places where you can get diamonds and lapis and gravel, flint and gravel. Like, I gave myself access to all of those, but like, they were floating islands and that you had to get to, and I had your own... I made a witch farm. I took one of the witch farms I had in my own world, and I took the iron golem farm I had in my other single player world, and I inserted them there, and they had to go and you would have to go to a different... You had to like build your own things. You had to build your own bridge to get somewhere. Like, it was regular skyblock. Oh, and dirt. I also gave you guys dirt. It was for my own personal use. I didn't like release it or anything. And so I had these like these huge chunks of like I think it was andesite at the bottom, and then a block of just gravel on top of it, and I'd go back in and I'd put a bunch of lapis blocks and diamond blocks in there, and you'd have to decide whether or not to wait for a fortune enchant to get them or whatever. Like, you could always access them. And I had them all over the world. You'd have to make a bridge to them, though. And they weren't always visible, but if you went east-west, if you went in one of the cardinal directions, you would find something from the beginning skyblock. Or you would, if you went far long enough, you would be able to see one of the blocks, and you'd be able to go that way. But yeah, it was like skyblock. I gave you a couple of blocks, a chest, and like a bucket of lava, and a bucket of, or maybe I gave you just enough blocks, or like a little above just enough blocks to. Do I have a fortune pick? I can't remember. I don't know. I'll leave that there though. So, and yeah, I'd give, like, you had to make all these decisions, but it was 100% possible for you to go to the Nether. I didn't, like, fancify the Nether, though. The Nether was just the Nether. I played in that world a lot. It's still there. I haven't finished with that world, for the most part. Because I thought it was a really cool idea. And since it's my own original, it's not my original idea. Well, I mean, making a survival map out of it, not just like an accomplishment map. Because you had gold in that. And that's why I didn't put it out, because I had no gold. It was just to survive, to be able to get all the things and find all the like gravel pits and stuff like that. And I might put it out. If there's ever any interest in it from anyone who watches these videos, I might put it out. I might make a couple of videos in it if you want to see it in the future. But yeah, so that's my idea for what I'm going to be doing with the skyblock. I'm going to I might stick in this area. I don't know. I'm still considering whether or not I just want to make another world. Because, okay, I didn't finish telling you guys. So, I want to, like, build it up. I want to be able to see the sun at one point. And the only way I could see the sun is if I get, black glass and I put it up there. And that'll be enough to protect us from, like, the UV rays. But if you remember, there's, like, a lot of rules to it, and I'll go over them when the time comes. But yeah, so I want to build up. And so I just don't know if, like, see, I don't even, that lag spike had no reason. Absolutely no reason. I'm at 30 frames now. And I just had a lag spike from going here to here. That dropped me just, like, pretend, I don't know. Minecraft right now is really crappy with how, there's just a lot of bugs. Let's just put it that way. Which is okay, because they just shifted everything to a sort of new code, so it's whatever. One day, it won't be run on Java. It won't be written for Java. So yeah, it'll go from, I don't know if it's enough room from 0 to 64. It probably is. It sounds like a lot. But I mean, right now, I'm at like what? This will be the last thing we talk about. Right now, I'm at like 43. There's about 10 to 20 blocks between me and the surface right now. And I don't know what I want to do, guys. I don't know if I want to, like, get another map and just copy and paste the top layers over and over again until I reach like 80. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Because all I'm going to do on the surface is just make a large dome, so we'll be eventually able to look up and a bunch of skylights. Because eventually I'm going to get beacons here, and I'm going to have to look up. And it'll be difficult because I have to go hunting for squids at night, and I'm considering what I'm going to have to do to this map. Because I traveled to a lot of places, and I might do it after I get all my animals. All the animals I put around. That might be the thing I do. I'll probably do that in the next few episodes. I'll go on a journey to go get those animals back and put them in these pens. And then once I get all of them back here, I'll probably like cut out this entire area where I am right now and everything I've affected so far. And then I'll pick it up and copy and paste it into another world that I made specifically for this, like with the generator. And I'll probably do that, and so next episode, okay, this is what we'll do. Next episode, guys, we are going to go on a journey and find all the animals. We'll bring them all back here. Gonna bring them all back there and put them in their pens. So I know I have all the animals that I collected, and I won't have to worry about it, which is gonna be a pain in the butt. It'll be a lot of work. I won't put you through me digging through all of them. I won't just be dig all episode. I'll do like a mini montage for it. And then the episode after that, on next Tuesday, I will walk you guys through the things I'm going to be doing to this world and how I'm going to MC edit this and put it in there. Like, I will show you guys the parameters I'm going to put in and my reasons for doing all of them. And it's not like we're going to go up there anyways. So I'll probably put like, I'll go up to maybe like 100, 150. Yeah, we'll go up to like 150. I don't know. I'll make reference to Terra Permacraft, because in Terra Permacraft, I think sea level is like 160, 140, something like that. Anyways, okay. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'm pretty hyped about this. I'm pretty hyped, so I hope you guys are too. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!